Folks, I got a new razor to try out today. It's from my friends, my new friends, my Portuguese friends. They live in Portugal. Over at Tatara Razors. I believe it's pronounced Tatara. There you go. I'm the last one on the block to get one of these. And they contacted me not too long ago. And I said, of course I want to try out one of your razors. They said, which one? I said, send me the most expensive one you got. They didn't. I didn't say that. I said, hey, whatever you want to send is fine. So they sent me the Tatara Masamune series safety razor. Now they have two of these. The Masamune Nodachi. That's what this one is. So it's kind of like a samurai sword type deal. Tatara, I believe, is the oven where they make the samurai sword, where they melt the steel and forge it into whatever. Anyway, this is a razor. This is not a sword, but let's cut something today. Here's what it looks like. Oh my gosh. I need to go. Forget you just saw that. Got to go to the unboxing. Let's go back in time to the unboxing. Okay, let's open this cool looking black tissue wrapped box with a wax seal with the samurai, I think, on there. The Tatara razor. I have no idea what's in here. They told me what it was, but I don't know what it is. Okay, let's break the seal. So cool. I actually have one of those wax seal things where you put the wax down, you light it like a candle, and you press it. So cool. Send notes to your wife with a little wax seal thing. She'll be impressed. Or she'll think you're a dork. One or the other. There we go. Tatara Masamune series safety razor. Now, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing Masamune. Tatara. It's nice. It's got a nice finish to it. Oh, man. Got a whole thing on it. Masamune dart. Ooh, what the heck? It's like this cork inside. All right. Well, let's push this box thingy. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, those feather blades. I think those are feather blades, folks. Ooh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Tatara. Yes, 3 feather blades. All right. And then the razor itself. Ooh, it's a black razor. Check this out. Look at that. Was it 3-piece? Yep, little 3-piecer. Okay, all right, so that's what it looks like. Now we gotta see what it shaves like. Ooh, it's got a matte finish to it. Let me get the top back on here. There we go. Hold this thing properly as I do it. There we go. The Tatara razor. All right, let's shave it and see how it does. Or maybe I'll just edit before this point. Pretend like I said, here comes the unboxing. Anyway. All right, so here it is. I unboxed it the other day. Look at this. It's made out of cork. This thing is cork. It will float. You could make a little boat. Anyway, that's enough dumbness from me. All right, here's the razor. It is a 3-piece safety razor, and I love this. As you saw in the unboxing, they gave me feather blades, which I use. You know me. Come on. All right, so 174 euros. So it's a pretty penny. It's, it's not cheap, but it is CNC machine from like stainless steel. And it's these 3 friends down in Portugal who started this a few years ago, and they're going strong, it looks like. So I'm going to try it out. It's got a good heavy weight to it. It's got it's got a little bit of knurling there. You see that? This is a longer version. They have a Masamune with a shorter handle. It's about maybe that much shorter. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, this is the Nodachi version. 3-piece, as I said. Let's unscrew the handle, and then we'll put the blade in as prescribed on their little instruction sheet. Well, first I got to take the blade out. How about that? Let's do that first. So anyway, thank you to the folks over. Ooh, I did cut got a little snag there. I don't think it was deep, but we'll see if it starts bleeding in a second. It doesn't hurt, but I tell, as soon as these are sharp, folks. Be careful. Don't film videos when you're shaving, folks, okay? Just leave it to the professionals. Yeah, right. Leave it to the dum-dums who just chat and chat. Ooh, it's not bleeding good. I think I just barely dodged a bullet, folks. All right, told you I was going to cut something. All right, here we go. Let's put that down like that. 3-piece, as I said. Screw it in. And this is a closed comb. They also have an open comb option. This is the stainless steel version. They have a titanium option, which is more expensive. Now, this does have some blade overhang, so when I like to tighten the razor head. I don't like to hold it on the ends, even though people say you can. Some people like to pinch it. I like to use a towel. I like to just hold the head of the razor by the edges with the towel. Screw it down there. That's how I do it, folks. I keep checking. Which finger? I don't even know which finger it was. Was it my thumb? Yeah, okay, good. Whew. All right. So I took a shower, did my hair. Let me make sure the blade depth or the blade is good and even on both sides. I don't even know if you can see it or not. But yeah, looks good. Looks good. Okay, put some hot water on my face. I have been such a lazy bum this past week. The family's back after being with the parents, or the grandparents, I should say, for a couple of weeks. So it's good to have them back in the house. All right, but I've been real lazy about not shaving with a razor. I've been using the old, the cheapy electric one. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you're in the mood for, do that. And I'm pretending that it's cool outside or that fall has arrived and God, it's so hot. So gross hot. It's been over 105 degrees here. We just hit a record. It's been over 105 the most times ever. You do it. You do the Celsius. I was thinking to use Christmas Eve. I know I'm terrible. It's like I always bring that up. It's like I should know how to do that, but I don't. So forget it. There we go. Christmas Eve from Sterling. I'm going to use. I feel like Kevin McAllister is standing right next to me. And then he puts this on, he's going to scream Home Alone style. All right, Christmas Eve on both ends. And I'm going to use my signature razor. It's not about the razor. It's not about the blades today. Skip that. Flip it. Reverse it. Go back. It's not about the soap. It's not about the brush. It's about the razor, folks. So we're going to try the Tatara Masamune razor. I did look it up beforehand to make sure I was kind of pronouncing it somewhere in the ballpark. Yeah, so it's the whole, even though it's Portuguese, even though it's made in Portugal, it's that whole samurai sword katana idea, the beautifully machined blade folded over 8 million times. Not this razor, but the idea of those old ancient samurai weapons, Sterling. Buy some Sterling. Whatever scent you think you might like, just buy it. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. That's my guarantee. Not a guarantee. All right. I put water on my face about 30 minutes ago, so let's do it again. Just because. Water has a tendency to dry. You ever notice that? Oh, this smells so good. I love this stuff so much. I just wish it was cooler outside. And now I know that northern climes, colder climes, in the winter you guys can't go out and do stuff. And we can go out and do stuff here, but man, you don't want to in the summer. When it's 105 to 107 like it has been for the past month with zero rain, I tell you, I don't know. I don't know which one I prefer. Actually, I think I prefer the cold because I can put on jackets and warm up, and it gives me like a feeling of ooh, but this heat, it just makes you. So anyway, all right, the Tatara Masamune with a feather blade, brand new. I have no idea if it's aggressive. I haven't used it yet. Let's just see, but it's a very simple razor. I'm gonna go very cautiously. Ooh, that's cutting through some good whiskers, folks. I can pretty much tell right away if I'm gonna like a razor just from this little section right here. This is the proving ground. Look at that. Wow, that's something. Got a haircut and it's got some height to it today. Got some, who's a famous person that has hair like this besides Jimmy Neutron? Anyway, this doesn't feel too aggressive. I don't feel a lot of blade. So let me go a little bit more quickly, aggressively, now that I kind of have a feeling of what we're doing here with this razor. So like I said, it's almost $200 US. That's not chicken feed, but there's a lot of people that can afford that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind. Go for it. I'm fortunate enough that they send me these things. And sometimes I like to pass them on because I don't want, a $200 razor just sitting in my little kit, my enormous dock kit filled with 900 other things in a closet. One of these days, I'm going to give it all away. Once my boys have picked anything they might want from that pile. I had my older son come in. I can always tell. He always grabs the Rockwell. Always grabs the Rockwell just to trim his sideburns, kind of. He still hasn't started face shaving yet. I mean, he did, but he's still young enough. He doesn't need to do it every day. So as soon as they get their pick of the litter, as they say, some years hence, then I'll just like have a big going out of business sale. When it's time to fold up, when it's time to take in the shingle, is that what do you say? I don't know. Roll up the carpet, shave off into the sunset. A few years hence, mind you. Mind you. They still got a few years before they gotta really get serious about shaving. And they have an embarrassment of riches as far as choices are concerned. They've already showed preferences. As I said, my older son gets the Rockwell. My younger son goes for the 66 adjustable. That's why I got him his own. This is mine. Don't touch it. Don't you touch it. Okay, you can borrow it if you want to. And, okay. All right, let's feel. Let's see. Get that. Make sure you wash the gunk out of your ears. Okay, let's see. Well, first of all, I'm still just luxuriating in the smell of this stuff. I love it. It's just so good. And it's got a good slickness still. And I got some more whiskers to take care of. Yes, I do. It did a good job of that first one, but it didn't like take them all down. Like some razors are just like, wow. But this one, now that I kind of got the lay of the land with this thing, I'm gonna put it to work. Put it to work like I normally would. I ain't scared of it no more. I feel like I said this recently. Did I do a video where I said these very words, or is this just deja vu? I even feel like I said that. What is that? Has anybody figured out what deja vu is? I feel like it's like a chemical like bump in your brain all of a sudden that resets your brain for a second, and then you like reassess your situation. It's like, wait a minute, didn't I do this before? And yeah, you did it like 2 seconds ago before your brain bump. I don't know. Any neuro psychologists, scientists, neuro brain smart people out there? Because me, no good work. So this is the dark Masamune Nodachi. So you can get the dark one. They also have the kind of light gray stainless steel color, but they're both matte. They have a matte coating. What is it called? It's a PVD coating. Yeah, like the Nodachi traditional katanas, the Masamune Nodachi is sharper and longer than the original. Woo. How is it sharper without a blade? I don't know. Let's go with it. Let's just go with it. All right, folks. So this seems to be a good, solid, non-aggressive, not too mild. It's kind of right there in the middle, you know? It's got that real thin head. Safety razors that had these little thin heads on, I always show it compared to the 1918. It's such a successful, simple design, man. I'm trying to get the angles just right here. So look at that. It's not too far off. This one's a lot thinner because it's just so super thin, but you know, very, very close. And I do prefer the closed comb in general. After I reviewed the pearl shaving flexi with the open comb last time. And the other great thing about these little skinny razor heads, you can get right up under there, man. I mean, sometimes you don't even need to do the side thing that I'm doing right now to get those whiskers that bother me so. That bothered him so. Went and saw my friend's yacht rock band weekend before last. You guys like yacht rock? You know what that is? That smooth sound of the late 70s, very early 80s. Kind of like Seals and Croft, America, Bread, Steely Dan, those types. Anyway, there's a whole yacht rock radio station on Sirius XM satellite radio, which I sometimes tune into. It makes me feel like an adult in the 70s. Like 1979, 80, 81. I kind of wish I could go back in time and be an adult during those times. It seemed fun when I was a kid, watching my parents go out So I'd like to try it out. But anyway, my friends have a live yacht rock band called Yahtzee. Clever. And they were fantastic. Man, there's some complicated music though, man. I'm serious. If you like playing Steely Dan or something like that, you got to know how to play. I can't do it. I can fake my way through Beatles songs fairly easily. Because to be perfectly honest, the Beatles weren't like super musical, like technicians, like people that really, they were just kind of like faking it out. Let's see what this does, Okay. Bet you didn't know that, did you, about the Beatles? They were just kind of like, four lads. All right. All right. Ooh, so smooth, man. Wow. It's a great combination. This Sterling and a good, sharp, brand new razor. Yeah, real nice. I mean, it's still got all the normal whiskers down here I need to take care of. But this up here is really getting handled well by the Nodachi. Yeah, look at that thing. Look how small my head is compared to it. I'm crushing. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Sometimes I nerd myself out. I'm like, oh boy. You guys on Facebook at all? Are you old? Are you an old person like me? Our kids called my wife and I boomers yesterday. It's like, we're Gen X. Come on, get it right. Boomers are our parents. Well, my parents. So why did I bring that up? God, I'm so dumb, my brain. Oh yeah. I can't remember now. I apologize. All right, if I remember again, I'll bring it up, but obviously it wasn't necessary. I got one little nick there. Is that one? No, that was just a bubble. Just a bubble, folks. Just a bubble. It's all right. There we go. Gosh, it's right on the end of my tongue. What the heck was I talking about before I started talking about not being a boomer? It upset me so much that I just went right out my head. Yes, I don't have the ability to just rewind myself real quick and see what the heck I said. Yeah, got one little nick there. It keeps showing up. You hear that? You can hear the whiskers. This is why I do 3 passes, folks, because I like to. Every now and then, not every day, because I get lazy like the next guy. Come on. It's okay to be lazy sometimes. Just don't let laziness be your only setting, okay? Because then you won't appreciate anything. If you just indulge yourself all the time, then you won't appreciate anything anymore. You got to go through those times where you deny yourself the, whatever luxury or food or drink or whatever experience. And then when you finally get to do it, it's like, oh yeah. That's my dad advice for today. It's pretty common sense kind of stuff, but every now and then it's just fun to say it. I have to impart my wisdom somewhere. My children don't listen to me at all. You other parents know what I'm talking about. No, they're not bad like that, luckily. But when the teen years roll around, well, I'll get back to you, okay? I'll get back to you, see how it goes. Wish me luck. Don't have much longer for that experience. Oh, how I'm too old. I'm too old for this. Oh, sheesh. Don't wait till you're 40 to have your first child. Unless you're like super wealthy and can hire like nannies and helpers and somebody to wheel your oxygen around and all that stuff. Okay, I'm going to get the problem areas. Put my finger on that little leak and see if I can stop it. It's kind of a gross way to go. It's kind of grossed me out after I said it. Ew. Oh, Father, you're leaking. Ew. It's getting worse every time I say it. All right, that's enough. This is a family channel, folks. And I'll tell you what, though. Well, for a very beautifully made, this thing is solid as a rock. It even mentions there's no blade chatter because of the design. It seems to interlock beautifully, the head. It's screwed down tight. It's just got these little dots. The rest is smooth, but because it's matte finish, it's not slippery at all. It's got a great weight. It's a simple, elegant design, Nothing showing off. It's not adjustable. They do have adjustables, but they're like 300 euros or something. So if they ever send me one of those for like my birthday, I'll let you know how it is. Man, I don't normally do this much touch up afterward, but I'm not feeling any razor burn. Brand new feather blade, and I did 3 passes. And yeah, I got tough skin, but I do feel razor burn from time to time. I think I might have a little bit with the Pearl Flexi, but not with this one, man. This is like nice. This might be a go-to for like travel, because I won't be, it's a great razor, but I hopefully won't have sentimental attachment to it like I do Grandpa Grungy or even the Rockwell. It was one of the first things that was ever sent to me, but $200 ain't chicken feed. But like I said, there's people out there that's kind of like, yeah, okay, that's good. So if you are one of those people, check them out. Check them out. Ooh, man, so smooth. So I'm getting a combination of a fantastically smooth shave, comfortable, easy. I didn't feel like I had to work hard at all for that. And the scent of this Sterling Christmas Eve. What the heck time is it? I gotta go to work soon. All right, folks. Time to dry off. I gotta get back to work. I want to be shining like a penny, like a new penny. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine on, you crazy diamond. All right, let's do this, and then we'll be done. So check them out, tatararazors.com. There it is. There's the samurai. tatararazors.com. Thank you to the folks over at Tatara Razors down there in Portugal. Oh, man. Oh, it's like a Christmas tree just fell on my face in a good way. All right, folks, that's it for today. Check them out. Get yourself one of these cool Tatara Masamunes if you like it. And they'll send you, it looks like they send you a few feathers in your cap. And a nice razor for your face. Anyway, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. Haven't read any of the comments from the last video yet because I've been very lazy this week, as I already explained. So anyway, I'll read them all and I'll respond and put a little heart next to all of them. But anyway, have a great weekend, folks, and I'll see you all very soon.